27th, 2026, I set out on my annual Spyder trip from Ottawa to Orlando. It's not even 6 a.m. yet, I'm all packed and on the road. I'm inviting you to relive with me this first day of my epic trip. Highways? No way. Zooming therapy prefers roads with a little more personality. I've been looking forward to this for months. The scenery, the curves, the small towns, the long road ahead, and of course the destination. So here's the plan for today. First, we start with a little reality check, and yeah, we have to hit the highways. Zooming therapy sometimes has to compromise. We start with the good old 416 and 401. Then, the Thousand Island Bridge. That's the moment everything changes. Cross the bridge, and it feels like a level up. A new country, new roads, and the same Spyder grin, of course. Then, Interstate 81 through Syracuse. Again, not exciting, but it gets the job done. Portland is where things get interesting. That's where I leave the interstate behind and head towards Ithaca, Route 34, Waverly, and eventually Pennsylvania. I hope to get there by lunchtime if everything goes right. After lunch, it's Route 220. Now that's the good stuff. Rolling hills, curves, elevation. It's the kind of road that makes you question why interstates exist in the first place. Route 15 along the Susquehanna River. It's a beautiful stretch, but just for a bit. It'll be close to 3 p.m., so I'm definitely dodging Harrisburg traffic. No thanks. Then, a quiet loop through Blue Mountain, and back onto I-81 for the final pull. Alright, hop on, and let's go zooming. Nice looking sunrise. It's just past 6 a.m. and it's only 5 degrees Celsius. I can't wait for that sun to start warming things up. Looks like I've already got company. My shadow has decided to lead the way, but as long as he doesn't start giving me directions, we're good. Rolling up to the Thousand Island toll booth feels like crossing a threshold. This always feels like a moment the ride stops being an idea and becomes real. Welcome to the trip. Okay. It's a beautiful morning with lots of sunshine, but don't let it fool you. It's cold. Heated grips are doing their best, but the wind, it's still winning. put the camera away and take the passport out. Next stop, USA. 8:30 a.m., border crossing achieved. No line and no stress. Well, almost. Have a nice trip, said the border officer. I hit the start button and the Spyder hesitates, just long enough to make things interesting. I'm thinking, come on, don't do this. Almost stalling in front of federal agents? That's the way to wake up. Hopefully it'll wake up this lazy battery. Cold, gray, and rain? Not exactly the best zooming therapy conditions. Let's hope for the best. Now rolling into Syracuse. Those cones means construction. It's 9:30 a.m. and I hope everyone is already at work complaining about the traffic instead of making it. Yeah, this road has seen better days. Pretty rough. Suspension is working overtime. My direction is pretty smooth, no traffic. Can't say the same for the other side. I don't seem to be as lucky. Next exit is Cortland. Only a couple of hours into day one, and the battery already has attitude. Good thing I have a booster pack, but yeah, that's getting replaced today, hopefully. Well, I'm off the interstate now, and I passed Cortland. Perfect timing. I found a Can-Am dealer and picked up a new battery. Problem solved. Oh, and look at that sky. No rain for me. That's great. This is the good part. Small towns, small roads. This is why I ride a Spyder. It's the best therapy. Coming into Ithaca, lake views are incredible, but the camera never gets it right. Ithaca can be hit and miss with traffic. I'll skip recording red lights. Well, I'm out of Ithaca now. Traffic wasn't as bad as I expected. I did have to stop for gas, but the Spyder started without any drama this time. Perfect riding conditions. Rolling hills, no traffic, just cruising. Also, the temperature is more reasonable. It's about 60 degrees now. Welcome to Waverly, New York. This marks the halfway point of today's journey. 470 kilometers down. Just about 400 kilometers more to go. Enjoy the views of Can-Am Street. Welcome to Pennsylvania and Route 220. This afternoon's going to be great. Time for a lunch break. Let's get off here and see what we can find. I need to find something soon. Not Burger King. Let's see what's up ahead. There's not a whole lot. So Wendy's it is. I think I'll have a chicken wrap. Don't ask me why, it just felt right. Oh, here's a picture of the rig. The Freedom trailer is great. It packs everything I need for this 2-week trip, and I don't have to worry about packing everything in the Spyder. Honestly, you forget it's even there. Okay, now we're back on the road after a good quick lunch. Let's see what's in store for us this afternoon. This is why I skipped the interstate. No rush, no noise, no traffic. Just road, scenery, small towns, and space to think. This is what zooming therapy is all about. Keep an eye on the elevation at the top right corner. We're entering the endless mountain region and we'll have a steady climb up to about 500 meters from here. lie, there are a few lights. There is a bit of traffic. Most are like this one, but some places are worse, like Ithaca and Sunbury, which is up ahead. Eventually I need to find a way around them. And off we go. It wasn't that bad. Seems like a nice little town. This is indeed what I consider the best part of Highway 220. I'll let you enjoy it. Enjoy the scenery of Main Street, Hughesville. We're just about done with the 220. just a short hop on the interstate, then Route 15 beside the Susquehanna River. Going over the Susquehanna River before we take the next exit for Highway 15. So it's just about 3 p.m. now. By the time I get to Harrisburg, it'll be full on rush hour. No thanks, I'll pass. I found a quiet route instead, less traffic, more riding. Such an easy decision. down through Blue Mountain now. I spared you the construction on the way up, but the views on the way down, those are worth sharing. This is the final stretch, back on Interstate 81 for just a while longer. 820 kilometers today. Long day, but gorgeous day and an awesome ride. That's the thing about rides like this. You never really want them to end. But time for a warm meal and a good rest. See you tomorrow for day 2 of road trip zooming therapy.